Hey guys, I'm back, or at least I better be. Where have I been? Long story short, YouTube screwed up my tax information, and it took over 3 months to resolve. It took them 3 weeks alone just to look at what I submitted, and then it didn't go through because my Google name didn't match my legal name, because of course it wouldn't. So they had me change my Google name to my legal name, which in turn changed my YouTube channel name, and unverified the channel. So I had to change it back, and then yell at them to resolve it so I could restore my little worthless checkmark that makes people think I'm cool. And after submitting the exact same tax documents, they took their sweet time again, and then they realized their mistake, and they're like, oh yeah, YouTube exists. That was just a YouTube username. All right, you're good, you're good. But freaking, of course they knew YouTube existed. Of course they knew this was for a channel, because they were taking 40% of my channel's revenue while this was on hold. So since it took like 3 months to fix, basically I missed over a month's paycheck, which made making videos kind of pointless. So yeah, it's been kind of a mess. Plus, after a little vacation we had going wrong and little things IRL being kind of disastrous, we also had to deal in the time I was gone with my car being in the repair shop because a loaded work van who was tailgating us obviously couldn't brake as well as a tiny lightweight little convertible and rear-ended us pretty hard when this psycho lady pulled out in front of traffic. She was watching us coming, she made eye contact for like the last half minute, she saw the cars coming, and only just pulled out as we were passing the side road she was on. We were both going about almost 60 miles an hour, so yeah, I got hit pretty hard there. And it's hard to find parts for a 36-year-old car, of which some of the parts are really rare because they don't share the style with models from other years, which means I can't look at a 1984 or earlier, and I can't look at a 1986 or later because 1985 is the only one that's actually going to look right. So yeah, that was kind of a pain in the butt. And if that's not bad enough, there was the whole thing with the van's driver's insurance company, because of course if you get rear-ended by them and it's their fault, their insurance company has to deal with it, not the one that you signed on with. So they were going back and forth and like trying to give us the runaround and tell us that the car was totaled. They said based on the rates in their state that it was totaled, but here's the thing, it happened in my state with my car. So we should be using my state's rates. But even then, among both of the states' rates, the car shouldn't be totaled based on what it's worth, because they were telling me that it's not, the exact model is not in their blue books or whatever the heck they're using. They only just have the generic model, of which this is obviously not. It's the convertible, it's got the little turbo in it and everything, it's got the Mark Cross interior. I mean, it's got a lot of fancy features. It's not the basic one that they're talking about, right? So they wanted to give us like $3,000 to take it away and have it destroyed. But after getting more people involved and telling them if I have to prove the car's value in court, I can and will, they did a full 180 and gave us a big payout to not deal with it anymore, so that's nice, but there was still the finding parts, which is a pain in the butt. Then there's this whole other thing about not getting enough sleep from stress and finding out I fucked up a video, but you guys will find out about that soon enough as I resume regular uploads. But yeah, not even getting into other stresses, you can see why I was away for a bit. Hopefully all the big video interrupting stuff is over. I think payments have resumed. I can't check because it's Sunday, but since I just paid off the repair shop and other expenses and I'm still okay in the bank, I'd say what's left of the payments that I should have had from the last 3 months must have come in. So yay, and I have the car back too. Just took a big trip, did a great job considering how long it sat, and we just realigned the door too. Basically, it can drive around safely again. A couple more tweaks, small fixes here and there, and it'll be nicer than when we found it. Does need a new top though, because that one that's on there, it's been on there since like 1984, and the hood needs painted. And well, the point is, there's nothing wrong with it that'll prevent me from driving. So yay, if I need to go out and get anything, I can. And yeah, not being able to drive also can lead to video delays if I have to work on equipment and don't have the tools to do it. But yeah, with all that out of the way, I hope to resume video uploads, starting with a TF2 stream highlight video tomorrow. The frame rate's capped at 30 for some reason, which is just confusing because I streamed it at 60. The video file was in 60 frames a second, but the gameplay's obviously stuck at 30 and sometimes a little bit lower. I don't know, man. OBS just hates TF2 for some reason and never records or streams it right. It's the only one it does it with, too. I don't get it. And before you give me like a bunch of advice in the comment section, I've tried literally everything. I don't know, man. I don't know. OBS just hates TF2. That's just a fact. Well, at any rate, regardless of the frame rate, it was still a fun time, and I hope you guys enjoy it when you see it. New Minecraft video out soon too, maybe? Maybe some shorts? I don't know what yet or in what order. All I know is I'm ready to get back into video making, like, right now. And as long as nothing supernatural happens, or if something else important breaks, then we're good to go. I think my Switch is dying now, though. Well, good thing most of its library was already on this. But anyway, that did remind me that I got New Super Mario Bros. On Wii U, and I could probably stream that, because I streamed it the first time, and it went pretty well. Man, there's probably a lot of stuff I could get on that thing and stream. Yeah, no, if the Switch dies, we're good, we're set. But yeah, that was kind of a incoherent little, like, I don't know if I want to call it a rant, just kind of like a fumbling mess of thoughts and, like, explanations as to why I was gone. But yeah, new TF2 video tomorrow. Hope you guys look forward to it. And, yeah, that's, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say at this point. I think I got out everything I needed to say. I probably have more to say, but I'm all frazzled, man. I'm just frazzled. Okay, bye.